Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to Oilers After Dark, episode 54, post-game reaction of the Jets at the Oilers. Oilers lose. Simply put, Oilers lose 2-1. They got goalie. Helleybuyck is all-star Helleybuyck again. Good to see for the Jets. Sorry about the shaky. Good to see for Jets fans. I'm honest. I'm being completely honest. It's good to see for the Jets fans. Helleybuyck is finally coming back into form. It just sucks it had to happen tonight against the Oilers without Draisaitl for the second game in a row. More on that later on. Now, we're just going to talk about this game. I was not around for the first period. I was driving home from a dinner reservation. I heard it on the radio. I have mixed feelings about some things that I was hearing. Bob Stauffer nailed it on the head when if you're going to call McDavid for doing that, then you have to call it when it happens against him. But we're not going to get into the rest because the Oilers had 4 fucking power plays and didn't score on any of them. Sorry, not 4. 5 because of that 4-minute major. Again, 0 for 5 on the power play. Unacceptable. I don't care who's in the lineup. You have 5 power plays, you can't score. Bularchy. Winnipeg had 2 power plays. So Winnipeg had 3 power plays, scored on 1. 1 for 3. That was the difference. The Jets power play that they got lucky to have but score on, that was the difference. Oilers end the month with 16 points, 17, 5, and 2. Goals for 57, goals against 50. That's a +7 for goals for and against. That's good. Considering the shit that went down all month, that's good. Get into that on a later video. Like I said, I'm just going to talk about this video. I'm kind of worked up still a little bit, not because they lost, just the shit I was reading online afterwards. First period comes. Winnipeg goal Pionk power play, like I said, wasn't over the glass, but I guess rules are due to interpretation, not actual follow rule book. It's written there for you to read. No, we have the interpretation of what happened. Anyways, Pionk scores power play with Jets up 1-0. Second period, a whole lot of fuck nothing happened. And I mean a whole lot of fuck nothing. It was a boring game in the second period. No real anything. Side note, Oilers outshot the Jets all game. And you would think, well, they outshot the Jets. Why didn't they get any goals? Why are the Jets winning when they only took 7 shots, 10 shots? They took 10 shots. But out of those 10 shots in the first 2 periods that they took, I'm going to say 8 of those were 10 Bell saves made by Campbell. And I am going to highlight that Campbell was a star player in this game. And he's going over my shoulder right the fuck now. Campbell made saves that he probably shouldn't have made. I am going to say that first goal was not on him. He came cross creased on the PK and he got a good chunk of it. 7 times out of 10, you get a good chunk like that, it's going to stay out. But it went in. Okay, we move on. It's 1 goal. We got the star power to score 1, right? Maybe. So we go on. Everybody's blaming Campbell. Well, why not blame the fact that it wasn't a penalty, but it's a penalty? And of course, the Jets are going to score because that's what teams do. They capitalize on mistakes that other people make, and they move on. We move on to the third period where the Oilers have some momentum, something going. They got shots. Shots are getting through. They look like they're hitting posts. They're actually having zone time, not just shooting from the fuck everywhere. Quality over quantity. Not enough quality, way too much quantity. Oilers lose the faceoff. Janmark battles for the puck, wins the battle. And I mean, this guy won the battle. Gives it to Costin. Costin, let's tie the game up at 1, my son. Costin also is going to be a star of this game, and he's going to go right over top my shoulder right here. So we got the Campbell that was up here. Now we got the Costin that's up here. There's going to be 3 players highlighted. And Bouchard eventually will be highlighted down here because of his plus minus with a +1. And it was really the only really player I noticed out there that wasn't invisible. So again, we move on to the third period. Giveaway by a player ends up causing a lot of turmoil in the defense. Again, stop me if you've heard this before. Bad play by one player gets the whole 5-man team running around like chickens with their fucking heads cut off in the defensive zone. Learn to play the zone, boys. 5 of you. Somebody learn to play the zone. Can't do that. Puck goes to the point. Puck gets shot by Pionk. Really good shot. Underrated shot. Now, it went in from the point, you would say and think, well, Campbell should have made that save. Ballarkey. Campbell couldn't make that tip save. Name me one goalie in the NHL that will make that save regularly. Zero, none. Connor scores. It is 2-1 Edmonton, 2-1 Winnipeg. Oh boy, am I flustered. I'm not mad. I'm not even mad about the game. I'm not mad with the Oilers losing. Back-to-back nights, weird travel. Apparently, they didn't get into like 6, 7 in the morning or something like that, from what I heard. They didn't get into really early this morning. It sucks. Travel sucks. All teams deal with it. We overcome. We adapt. We have to win these. We have to find ways to win more than we lose. So, anyways, I'm not even mad about the Oilers lose. It happened. It's New Year's. I'm happy. I'm celebrating. Happy New Year's to everybody. By the way, thank you for watching Oilers After Dark. My name is Matt. Oilers get the power play late in the third period. Yes, they could have got more. They should have got more. Whatever. You got to score. If you get 4 power plays, you should score. You get 3 power plays, you better score on 1. You get 5 power plays, you better score on 2. You get 6 power plays, you better score on 3. You get 8 power plays, you better score on 4. That's my thought process. You get the power plays, you better score. Oilers didn't score. Oilers lost because of power play ineffectiveness. They didn't lose because the goalie let in a soft goal. And if you think that first goal was soft, grow a pair of eyes and learn how to fucking play hockey. If you think that second goalie was soft on him, again, grow a pair of eyes and learn how to play hockey. It's hard to play perfect hockey as a goalie for the Edmonton Oilers because that is what we were asking Jack Campbell to be right from the jump. Yes, the shot totals weren't there, but boy, oh boy, those shot chances were there. Those grade A opportunities that the Oilers never seem to get, the Jets got them in spades. People call them 5 Bell chances. I call them 10 Bell chances and 10 Bell saves. The Jets in the first 2 period had probably 15 to 17 10 Bell chances. This game should have been 4-5-0. The Jets, despite low shots, that's where they were shooting from. Mid slot, high danger. The boys didn't have it tonight. And you're going to have games like that. You're going to have games like this. And in the next video coming up here in the next couple of days, the monthly review, I'm going to tell you what I do with my reviews. And I'm going to say I take like they played 15 games. So they played 15. So I'm going to take 2 games that were amazing by the Oilers and 2 games that were just not so good. Average the rest out, and that's kind of the team that you had. That's how I do it for every month, whether they played 15 games, 20 games, 17 games. It is what it is. I take the two or three worst, 2 or 3 best, cancel them out, average out the middle, and that's the kind of team you have. Tonight was Oilers didn't have it. Just put it in your mindset. Oilers didn't have it. The shots were there. The chances weren't. They were shooting from everywhere. A lot of block shots by Winnipeg. Kudos to that defense. Now, I don't want to hear the excuse, well, they're missing 7 regulars. Really, 7 regulars. Winnipeg doesn't have a team of superstars that they rely on scoring. They have a team of stars to good players that play team defense, play team first. That's why you can take a guy that's played 50, 60, 70, 80 games in the AHL, plug him into your bottom 6, and he knows to play the same way. Oilers lack that. Oilers have superstars, but then after the superstars, the product starts to drop. Anyways, that's it for now. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. Please comment, like, subscribe. Oilers are back at it on Tuesday against Seattle in Edmonton. Hey, enjoy your New Year's, people. If you're drinking, don't drive. Be responsible.